Hello guys, and welcome to the new Empire class update, the Treasury update. I do want to say one thing right now, is that 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 4 hour difference, no hotfix. Very surprising actually. But I'm not saying that anything is broken, by the way. I'm just saying that that's a little crazy, they haven't put hotfix out yet. But what I want to talk about here is just the major changes. I'm not going to go anything in the minor changes. I mean, minor changes. Not the big deal to me. But what I do want to look at is the major changes in the new content, which is the treasury system, fund the kingdoms through basically the team, and the war bonds to invest in the empire's success or something. Right? Investments, basically. Think about like investing in stocks, basically. All right, and then they replace the skill. That's not what I'm going to talk about. But I want to talk about the main thing I want to talk about here is actually this right here. I do want to talk about this. Is the new blocking. Not animation, like it's just new blocking mechanics, basically. Basically, what it is that you have to let the animation play out. Okay, well, what again I compare this all the time to is EA. I don't know, EA is a big company, right? This is a small company. She's doing the hotfix right now, actually. Looks like he's happening in his channel, so that'd be cool to look at. But let's talk about the blocking here. Okay, the blocking. Okay, basically the blocking system was that basically you had to let the animation play out, which reminded me of EA, because of Madden, where you throw the ball up in there and you press triangle or Y. What happens is what happens. The Madden and the guides figure it out. Okay. Basically, it's similar to this, where you have to let the entire animation play out before you can block. Basically, think about you're like trying to stab a guy, and you have to go all the way out and to go all the way back. Okay, and then you can finally block again. You can't just go all the way in and try and like block in his face all of a sudden, right? That's to me what I think about it. Okay? Like, think about you're in a real wartime situation right now, and you're trying to stab a guy, and you stab the guy, and then they need to pull all the way back out, just trying to block again. Okay? Because it's so slow, right? You can't do anything, right? Because when you click again, you can't stop your animation from playing. It has to happen. So it's like you can't stop it from happening. It's gonna happen. Okay? Now, to me, before it was more like when you click, you could also still block, but you can't when you swing, you can't block at the same time, which is what it's just a counter is like that. But to me, it's not that great. Like it's like I don't know. It's very complicated to me to think about it, but it's just not good. You can't swing. It does the entire animation play out basically. Basically, it's letting the entire animation play out, similar to what I call Madden in EA, which Madden gets like it's like you like it or you don't like it. There's no middle. It's like it's okay. No, it's not. Okay, it's good or you don't bad. Most people think it's bad. Right? Don't let people think it's good. It's more for like the ratings. The ratings what matter. Right? In this game, if the gun ratings what mattered, that doesn't make sense. So your player's skill has to be on top. Okay, this is a fast-paced game and you're slowing the game down to me at least. And what this also buffs a lot, by the way, is fast weapons. Really fast weapons. I don't think the infantry brigade count. Infantry brigade sucks. I think still. I don't think it will work out that well. Basically, spamming is the new meta now. It's just always attack. You can't block because blocking isn't that good. Now, if you just try to block, you just pick them. Okay? Like, it doesn't change there, but blocking is almost obsolete. You don't really want to block ever. To me, at least. Blocking isn't great. Now, off the van here, talk about the actual update itself. The treasure update. And I think it's a great update, but a great update. It's a good thing. Well, I should say but great update, right? But very important but right now is that it is not major game changing. To me, And this is a big flex right now. I'm like a big flex right now. Okay. Okay. But I could probably universal basic income all 4 teams for an hour if I wanted to. Okay. Universal basic income, all 4 teams for at least an hour, and then I'll run out of money. Okay. So if you look at that itself, that probably means this is not a major change for me at all. It basically changes completely nothing for me. Okay. The system changes nothing now. It's only just for me, by the way. Like, people have their own money. It does change the game a little bit. But again, it's not too insane. It's just more like that, hey, when you have less money as Monarch, you can at least have a very chance against someone else who has more money than you. Okay? That's basically the only big thing, right? Basically, what I mean is that basically it gives extra money for the king and Monarch. Okay? Which was the next to someone who has a lot of money because they can just spend that instead of spending this. But also, is that I don't know. To me, not a big change. Not a big game. Well, it is a big change, but it's not a big game changing. It doesn't change how I play the game at all. Okay. Oh, there's add on to it, which is a problem. It's the problem with the past couple of. There's been nothing but basically basic changes. That's a step forward, but like. Step forward isn't what, we need. We need a major step forward, a major game changing. Even if, objectively, you change the gameplay, the entire gameplay system, not just the blocking. You change the animations of the game, you change how the guns work, the gaming works, everything. Objectively, a better update than this. Okay? Objectively update than all of these. All of the ones I know this right now. Dunehaven. Big one right there. The past one, which is the Ambassador, is still true, which is garbage. Even the general update, probably all those still trees, except the one that did change the one, which was the Sergeant one. But like, that's what I'm saying. Okay, like that's big stuff. And now why are you stepping up still? Step it up. All the suggestions here. So basically, this is Sargent, a big YouTuber. Also, Witch Hunter. You can see right there. He wants the custom to be reverted back. And I agree. Basically, you cannot block or parry an attack. And it's pretty much just spam swinging your sword. 0 skill involved. Maybe remove the kick mid-spring, but please don't remove the ability to parry. To stop. And I think I agree with that. Kicking, I think, I don't really care that much, because usually it just phases through. It just legit just is. It legit does just phase through base out the time I use it. So I don't want to use kick too much. But you can't block or parry, let's say. You can't like parry an attack because you have to let the animation play out. Alright? If you can it's just, to me, it's less skill based, more animation based, which is not what I want. I don't think it's what the game wants either. This is the new hot fix he put out. You just changed it right now. He just changed the update, the balcony, but hey, change it just so that's. Just reading it, by the way. I don't think it really changed that much, if I had to be honest. Oh my god. Well, did I just read that? Okay, well, it's fine. That's not fine. I won't play the game today. I won't play the game more today. AMR. And he's not changing it until later the week. Oh my. Basically, all I did is just make it so that instead of being back at 0.5 or something, right? It's up here at point, was that 9? which is the tip of like basically, to me, it doesn't change too much again. And by the way, still holds ground by me because he's not changing it yet. He's changing it later this week. He's going to change it today, I think, in the next hour or so for the musket and probably like magic weapons and maybe the officer sword too. And then the rest of the weapons will come next week. Okay, it's basically musket gameplay will be all on top for a couple days because no one else can use the new weapons in the game probably. And since won't be reverting back to the whole system, which I guess people did use fast hits. I didn't personally. I did not. Now, usually, it was basically the same thing how I played before. That's fine. Okay, how I played before was that when it swung, you could block. Right? But you could also block before it swung. Like before the musket actually swung, you could still block before it. So you can play the animation out, but you can like start swinging it, but you can block. And then you can correct the swinging it regularly. Maybe that's how it worked before. I don't know. Maybe I was abusing it. I don't know. I thought, well, hold on. I thought that's how it was working, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. To me, not going to change anything. Still holds the grounds right now. So, if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.